In this bag is a 100-inch 16:9 portable projection screen that only weighs 7.5 pounds. It comes with stands, the entire screen, and it supports front and rear projection. I'm gonna show you how fast you can set this thing up. I'm gonna show you how fast you can tear it down. I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks, the one thing that drove me crazy, and how to fix it. I'm gonna set this entire thing up so I don't skip any of the important steps, and I'm gonna use this timer so we can find out exactly how long it takes. Let's do it. Assembling this is actually pretty easy. You just follow the directions, and the first step is to take all the parts from A, you assemble those together with little tubes, and then you insert the entire screen through the opening at the top. Then you're going to attach the L brackets, and here I'm opening up the two bases. Then you're going to take parts B, which are poles and pole attachments, stack each one of those up all the way to the ceiling. They're really tall. I'm 6'2", and they're taller than me. Then you attach the L brackets, and the final step is to close the Velcro. Once you do that on both sides, you are done. And that only took us 6 minutes and about 15 seconds. Once it's assembled, the first things I look for are wrinkles, how tight the screen stays, and whether the frame feels stable. It's important to make sure that the Velcro tabs connect on the back side of the screen that you're going to use. If you have them on the front, they might block some of the video. And here's what an actual projected image looks like on this screen. This is a video of me reviewing a different product. The biggest advantage for me is that the entire setup packs into this small bag, which makes a 100-inch screen much easier to store than something permanent. Now this claims to be a 100-inch screen, but I don't trust that, so I'm gonna get my tape measure and measure it. We're gonna do the width, the length, and the diagonal. With my tape measure, the height is about 47 inches, the width is about 84 inches, and the diagonal is roughly 99 inches. If I were outdoors using the included spikes, anchors, and sandbags, I could probably stretch this out to exactly 100 inches. Now that we had it all set up, let's see how long it takes to put this thing away. Because the last thing you want to do is someone says, let's watch a movie, and you're thinking, oh, that's such a hassle, it's going to take forever. You already saw that we set it up in just over 6 minutes, but now let's see how fast we can take it down. Taking it down is the same process, but in reverse. You undo the Velcro straps, you undo the L brackets, take all the pieces apart. I put them back in the bags that they came in. You put everything into the storage bag, and you are done. And as you can see, we took it down and put it back in the bag faster than we built it, in just over 4 minutes. There was definitely one thing that drove me a little nuts with this, and I set this up in this room, and then I moved it to another room that had a bigger area because I didn't realize how big this is because it's huge. But the one problem I had, and I'm going to tell you how to fix that problem a couple different ways, is that these tubes, when you put them on the poles, if you don't push really hard, they come right off. But if you do push hard on each one, they will lock into place. So it's kind of tough to remove. However, this pole for the stand, no matter how hard you push down, it comes right off. So if you ever try to move this thing, when you pick it up, if you're wanting to pick up the whole unit like this, you have to get all the way down here, because if you pick up here, it just comes right off. And it was driving me nuts. I would try to move it, and then this side would fall out, and then the other side would fall out. So my fix for that is, if you are going to be positioning it and fine-tuning it, just get yourself, well, I'll show you two different ways. The first one is just get a little piece of tape, and you can just put some tape right around the bottom, some just for temporary. So now when I pick this up, that's not going anywhere. The other option is to take your piece of tape, like a really small piece of tape, and you have to experiment to get the perfect amount, and you can wrap a piece of tape around this pipe, and that way this is going to be a tight fit. And now that's not going anywhere either. But you have to be careful because like the way I put this just now, I couldn't get this all the way on because I put too much tape. So maybe even just some Scotch tape would work. But other than that, I loved everything else about this. So after assembling this and testing it out, I think it's incredible. My wife and I use this for watching movies outside in our backyard at night, or sometimes we'll just put it up in the room and have movie night. The quality is amazing. The wrinkles are almost non-existent, and you can shine your projector through the back of this so that you can create holiday displays like the one I'm doing here for Halloween. Because it comes with sandbags, you can have this outside, and if there's a little bit of wind, you can stake this to the ground, you can use the sandbags, and that's gonna help it become much more stable. Since I was demoing this indoors, I wasn't using the sandbags or the tie downs. The only downside for me was the fact that when you pick it up, the bottom comes out, but I did show you how to fix that. I'm gonna figure out the perfect amount of tape and just keep it on there all the time. That way, whenever you wanna watch a movie, boom, we can set this up in just a few minutes, watch a movie and tear it down in less than 5 minutes. If you're looking for a really great projector screen, this thing's amazing and I highly recommend it. If you'd like to grab one of these, there's a link in the description below. Please do me a favor, hit like on this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.